these are the things which causes many a times lack of motivation. We over expect what we can achieve in 1 month, but we completely underestimate what we can achieve in 1 year or consistency is the only thing which matters. There is nothing else which matters. Your hair fall, your skin, all these things will start showing you that you are on the right path.
Whenever we come talk about weight loss challenge or weight loss journey, so always we start at very high note. मतलब starting होती है with full enthu, but within 1 or 2 weeks, even like a New Year resolution, by 5th or 6th January it is over. So how do you I mean, what would you suggest to those people who are not able to keep them motivated for a longer period of time?
So I'll tell you, like, which are, from experience. Like, a lot of people ask for diet tips and,
Also from my experience.
Kya? Sorry?
My question is also from my experience.
Yes. So, like, I'll tell you, like, what are the timings when people are most motivated and which are the people I have seen best results in. One, you catch them when they just got admitted to the hospital or they just got a very big diagnosis. Okay, my God, now I have this for life. Diagnose वो chronic disease वाला कि अभी पूरा life खाना पड़ेगा ये दवाई. So that is the time when they, and it is unfortunate because, a lot of people wait till that time happens and then, then you start doing that. But us time motivation is extremely high. When you just get diagnosed, कि now this is a lifelong problem. Not short-term problem, people will say, okay, I'll have some few pills and I'll be okay. Second type of people I have seen most motivated when they're about to get married. भाई best piece दिखना चाहिए उस time.
Right. Events.
That is the second. And third category of people I have again seen very motivated is, especially, because I speak to quite a lot of girls who are getting ready for pageantry and all. So at that time also people are very motivated. So basically you have some competition or some goal coming up. So these are the three people, whatever you tell them, they will do. But now talking about that, but this will be like, see, disease is a big population. So this will be about 20-25% of the population who will fall in this bracket. But what about everybody? And even to those people, when they have met their goal, शादी हो गई, अब उसके बाद क्या? या pageant हो गया, अब उसके बाद क्या? और अब disease होके भी 2 साल हो गए, अब तो खाना ही है. And I have accepted it. So now, what about the other type of people? Not other type, which is majority of all of us. So I would say there are 4 things. And these are the things which causes many a times lack of motivation. The first one is we expect a lot from us in 1 week, 1 month. But we over expect what we can achieve in 1 month, but we completely underestimate what we can achieve in 1 year or 2 years. Because utna visibility nahi hai. So what will happen is, now let's say if you have a lot of expectation at the very beginning itself, which is good, but what happens is you do not need, it's related to the second point also in some way, you do not need too much drama around fitness. That, big themes, this is what I'm doing, this is the new diet, this is the biggest Ironman marathon I'm going to do, this is, it's life. Keep it quite simple. It's plain, simple, small things that makes all the difference. Because if you create a lot of drama around steps, I like dramatic things. They work for a while, but then you leave them after a point. So you need to remember that the steps are going to be very small, easy, non-glamorous. Just like खाने से पहले एक खीरा खा रहे हैं. How much glamour can you put in that? एक खीरा है जिसको छिला भी नहीं और ऐसे ही खा लिया. Right? आप सुबह उठ के थोड़ा सा जैसे 10 मिनट नंगे पांव, you just walked on the grass. It's not glamorous. It's not like glamorous as if like मेरा जो next marathon session है या Iron Man session है. That's quite like it will give you a lot of likes on social media. But so I'm saying that one, do not over expect initially, but over expect what these small things can do in long term. Second, no drama, very simple steps, just do them. Like something as simple as taking a pen and a paper and 5 minutes सोने से पहले journaling. Very simple. कुछ खास ड्रामा नहीं है इसके अंदर. But see what it can do in just 15 days. Only 15 days. But do it continuously. See, so जो continuity है ना, उसका impact is way more than too much strength का impact या too much drama का impact. Like let's say today आपको एकदम जोश आ गया and you say I will run 5 kilometer on the treadmill. Compared to I am only running 1 kilometer every second day. Correct. So this will work much better than spurts of activity. See, we all do spurts of activity every once in a while, but the impact, small palatable changes in diet, in lifestyle, in exercise, they are much more important. Consistency is the main thing that you have to understand, and that is what you should aim for. It is slow, boring, but be consistent. Consistency is the only thing which matters. There is nothing else which matters as much as consistency. Then another thing, point number 3 is family and friends. See, your company matters. And there is no denying that, like, the amount of research papers we read, a significant amount of our brain real estate is involved for social connections. We spoke about, why does our face give so many expressions? Because we like to connect with other people. And if you have your friends, family involved in the fitness journey with you, chance of you staying on that track is at least 3 times better. So, and I have seen so many cases where husband and wife both are involved versus, let's say, if only husband is involved or if only wife is involved. So tell me which one would be succeeding best, second and third.
Best would be, in that case, the best case would be that both are doing it together. Second would be, I think, men only doing it and women not doing it. No, that I don't know.
I have seen women alone can do, because see, like if you are a couple, you need, because food is an important part of the entire equation. So I would say to all the men who are listening, if they can also get their wives involved, the chance of them succeeding is much, much higher. So it's important, like, because see, क्योंकि घर में खाना तो एक ही बनेगा, right? इतना ज्यादा वेरिएशन नहीं, मतलब लाइक थोड़ा बहुत वेरिएशन होता है पर्सन टू पर्सन, बट स्टिल एटलीस्ट बेस सेम होता है. 80% तो सेम होता है. वो 20% ठीक है, इसके वाले में ये ज्यादा, इसके वाले में ये ज्यादा चलेगा, बट 80% बेस वी हैव टू कीप सेम. एंड दैट इज व्हाई सॉरी that is why if you get your friends and family involved, that is the best thing you can do for yourself on this fitness journey. Excuse me.
Right, so you are correct. So one who is looking after all the cooking activity at home, yes, if they are involved in fitness journey, then obviously everybody will get a lot of salad, whether they like it or not, but they will get good food.
No, they will like it. See, if you don't like the salads or if you don't like soups or the things, which are there, typically I would not say it is because they're boring. The reason is typically your lack of cooking skills. I'm very sorry, but that's what it is. See, there are so many varieties which can be made. Like you can make, you can make Mexican salads, you can make Italian salads, you can make and you can take one thing from Mexico, one thing from Italy, one thing from China. Who is stopping you to, your creativity is the only limit. And sometimes I have eaten salads which are so tasty, you will say, why do I even want anything else after them? Because they themselves are so nice. And, so again, it is limited by the creativity that the person who is cooking has.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
not for lack of taste. They
Yeah.
can be very tasty and they can be very healthy. And I'm sure from my expression, you can tell that I'm not lying because I have eaten very, very tasty salads and soups and, various type of healthy things which are also tasty. So you need to learn how to cook. And YouTube has so many videos. Even Yuvaap Kitchen has got so many videos. Just try them.
So that's what I was saying, that probably our book MasterChef Nani might help,
Absolutely.
which has 75 recipes. Or Yuvaap Kitchen, we have all the videos, I mean, all the recipes. And these are very tasty. Actually, I had experience of tasting all the
Correct.
recipes, right?
Correct. And then, because salads, like traditionally we think salad means only cucumber काट दिया एक, like, that tomato काट दिया. ऐसे कौन
Hmm.
खाता है यार? Come on. You have to make it tasty. You have to put some spices. You have to put some nuts, some, maybe some rajma, some chole, or like you have to make them tasty. Otherwise, nobody is going to eat them. And especially if you want them to make a regular part, because see, we always believe in sustainable weight loss. You don't want to do weight loss and then gain it back in another 6 months. I was looking at the stats, and as per studies, 80% of the people who lose weight will gain it back within the next 5 years. So just think about it. So if you have excess weight, half of the people won't even try, half of the people will try, उसमें से भी 80%, यानी कि 40 नेट का 40% will gain it back. So out of 100, only 10 people have done it successfully. बाकी 90 बेचारा वहीं का वहीं. One for lack of trying because they were never motivated, and one tried but tried using all the wrong methods.
Correct.
So always think sustainability.
Hmm.
And my next point is actually about that, which is, the reason people lose motivation midway is because they make it a target, steps counting target, right? Subah, I go for walk. So many people are walking so fast, looking at their watches, looking at their smart watches. What did I do? What did I do? See, while that is very good, it runs quite well in the short term, but you don't want another work. See, you have work in office. Now this is another target that you have taken on you. They work in the short term, they do not work in the long term.
Hmm.
If you want to do it sustainably, if you want to do it properly, it is a flow state. See,
Hmm.
there is difference between drama and flowing. Flowing is, this is the way of life. It is not a target till my wedding. It is not a target till my beauty pageant, or it is not a target which I will, do just for 1 month or 2 months. If you want to do it sustainably, it is a lifestyle disorder. Weight gain is not a disease, it's a lifestyle disorder, which of course causes a lot of diseases. But
Hmm.
in order to cure a lifestyle disorder, can you
That,
take a pill? You
that
have
is
to cure the lifestyle. Even
correct.
if you take a pill, again, that's a short term target driven approach.
Correct.
See, in meditation, so many people say कि meditation हो नहीं रहा.
Hmm.
अरे उधर भी टारगेट लेके बैठ जाते हैं. आज तो मेरा पूरा ध्यान लगना चाहिए. ये
Correct.
जो लाइफ होता है, दिस इज अ गोललेस गोल. The
Hmm.
way to achieve it is to leave the goal.
Correct.
The more you run after it, the more away you get from it.
Hmm. And
Same
this
with
is
weight
true in
loss.
almost all the cases. Whenever you run after something, it goes away. You just leave it away, it will come to you.
Correct. So I'm like, while, those targeting steps and all those things, just see, look around in nature,
Hmm.
especially pets which are not petted. Like, so, like, a real dog outside, a real cow outside, where, like, human intervention is not there. None of those people are usually fat. You will very rarely see कि कोई आवारा डॉग है वो फैट है.
Hmm.
सी डायबिटीज वगैरह भी जो पेट डॉग्स होते हैं ना उनको ज्यादा होती है, बिकॉज जैसे इंसान खुद खाता है वैसे अपने डॉगीज को भी खिला रहा है.
Correct.
So
Hmm.
in nature these things don't exist. And have you seen a dog like counting steps कि यहां से यहां जाना है मुझे? अरे भाई, नॉर्मल लाइफ है, नॉर्मल उस तरीके से जियो. Like and marathon, I know, like, and it can be a little controversial, but have you ever seen any animal in nature running aimlessly for 42 kilometers. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen a lion do that? Have you ever seen a cheetah do that? Nobody does that.
So there was
What
a dog
makes
running. So while I was doing marathon, there there was a dog running for like 7 8 kilometers along with me without any reason.
and then he realized, ये तो नहीं, his reason maybe you will give him something because
So
maybe you are a dog lover, you feed dogs, so he was expecting that. But he expected that till a while and then said कि अभी तो ये पता नहीं क्या कर रहे हैं, I have to go.
might be possible.
So,
Right.
like, just look around in nature, and the idea is do not be so targeted, because then you added one more thing into your list of targets and one more thing into your stress,
Hmm.
which will further take you away from the real goal.
Correct.
So make it, take slow steps, take easy steps, learn cooking. Learn. See, you have to realize sometimes in order to do all these things, you will have to learn a few skill set, which is okay. With the right people, and Yuvaap is doing so much in this area, you can learn a lot of these things. So this will be a very interesting way of life. This is not a target. This is an interesting, enjoying, happy way of life. There
Correct.
is no targets, but of course you will meet your targets. Your weight will lose, you will reverse your PCOD, your diabetes, and all the things, your hair fall, your skin, all these things will start showing you that you are on the right path.
Correct. So in short, it should be like we should keep it simple without expecting too much,
Yes.
and it should not be target based because target whenever you listen, I mean that word target gives you stress.
Yes.
So don't add additional stress in your life. And third would be like involve your friends and family
Yes.
so that you can go a long way
Correct. Correct.
and take cooking classes from Yuvaap Kitchen or from
Absolutely.
anywhere. Learn to
Absolutely.
something, cook,
Absolutely.
right?